Students is a repetition, Ansh. Must put the online resources off when not in use, and should not save any personal data in computers it is accessed by other student. Library also provides collection of books that can be issued for a week. Well written, Ansh. I'm sharing Ansh writing. I hope I will get many more good ones. Just see how he have actually collated everything that was said, everything. Now the talk was about, this is Praveen's, about the students who want to use library for study purpose. Well written. Firstly, it was clear the library is opening first week of Friday and used for knowledge purposes. Furthermore, the speaker provided information for research by the student. In the end, the speaker left an important knowledge should not save data in computer is that they need to saving drive. This writing seemed familiar, Praveen, but it's okay.
I mean, it's okay, right? Okay.
It's okay, but the writing seemed familiar. Uh, if it is yours writing, it's fine. Fine means it's more than fine. It's like almost good.
Okay.
I'm also sharing Praveen's. Just check how to check it.
I mean, I captured so many words, but I got very, like, by seeing the time, I got very, like, fear and.
Yeah, obviously, see the audios are like 1.5 minutes, right? So there will be many information. So just means eliminate the ones that are quite means you feel that very minor ones. So consider because whatever you have written, you have collected the details. It's very nice, well written. The speaker guide on how to use record mention about the lecture on Friday regarding that. He emphasized spelling wrong, Jeshna. Now since we use UK convention, right? So this is where it is. SISED is a US convention. Generally in UK convention you have to write SIZED. Clear, Jeshna?
Okay.
And whenever you are starting to write with any convention, you have to maintain that only. Don't jump from this convention to another.
Okay.
Also reminded about the switching of computers.
Ma'am, just one question.
1 minute. About the white reason journals content. How come everybody of you are writing properly? Is it a repetition or what? I don't understand. Jeshna's is also good. I don't know whether the audio is like. And we should change this audio from here. Now what? How to do it? Just a second. No, I cannot make it right. Just a second, I will share it in the chat. It is impossible for me. Okay. Now here it's Shisha. The lecture is about. Acha, yeah. I can do it. 1 minute.
I did it on your behalf.
How?
From the screen.
Okay. Thank you. The lecture is about a library, the speaker. That's why I thought how it became bigger. The lecture is about a library speaker. Mentioned in the first week, students will be guided everything for libraries to set the lecture. For basic knowledge of computer, additionally, knowing the same in their drive, the speaker concluded. It's well written, Shirisha. Yours also. that drive thing that you have said, additional documents can be saved in their drive. In that place also just mention that it's like means there can be security concerns if the data are saved in some other places on the
Yeah.
system. Yeah, you just add it because it's way within 50, means way within the range, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it was like I exceeded like 88 words, so I just had to, I mean, I had to cut short, and then I brought it close to 67 words.
Okay, and everybody of yours, have you counted it? Just check because it looks quite lengthy. Means Ansh, then Praveen and Jeshna, please open this thing, word counter and just check. 68 Ansh, very good then. And whenever you are practicing, please practice it in on word count only. If it's on the portal, it's fine. Of course, you will get it. But if you are practicing somewhere else, you can just do it in the word counter.
Okay, one question.
Uh-huh.
Unlike summarize written text, there is no compulsion, right? That we have to write in one sentence.
No. There's no compulsion. It's only for summarized written text. In one sentence, you have to write. Now we come to multiple choice, multiple answers. So 1 minute, please. I'll just turn on the outlet power. 1 minute. Okay. So multiple choice, multiple answer. So there will be options on the screen. You need to choose the options based on what you hear in the recording and 7 seconds before the recording plays. So this is like you can do nothing in this 7 seconds. The length of the text will be 40 to 90 seconds. There is no time limit as the entire section is timed. The audio plays in 7 seconds and there will be 1 to 2 items. According to new pattern, I have given 2 tests of new pattern. I got only 1 multiple choice multiple answer, so it can be 2 as well. Unlikely, but it can be. The audio is played only once. Now we are coming to the strategies. It will start automatically, make notes on the erasable noteboard. More than 1 options are correct, and the problem is that they are not going to tell that whether you have to select 2 options, 3 options, 4 options. They are not going to say. So they will say more than 1 response. So that is the most difficult thing there, and all the options will look correct. One click selects, click will select it, double click will deselect it. So generally we are going to click once only. The selected options will be highlighted in yellow. Listen carefully, make notes and then select the answer, and obviously when you are making notes you know what you have to include. If there are names, dates, numbers, please write them down. Now strategy is that do not select the option just because you heard the keywords, right? So of course when you are hearing the keywords you will write it down, but understand what they are saying in the sentence. Do not select options if you are not sure. Otherwise, because there is a negative marking, read the question to understand what you need to choose. Focus on the kind of information you need and check whether they are asking for these things. Speaker's purpose, inference drawn by the speaker, main idea, supporting detail and all those things. So let's do this one. Read the question carefully. I'll start after 7 seconds. Let's start.
By the way, have you thought about the conclusion?
No, actually. I focused on collecting data all this while planning to include all the links and books I had referred to ensure my readers can check the credibility of the information.
Sounds good. I plan to include the details of the various ongoing research projects on this topic so students can look up for more data. I think that's better than including facts and figures, as the assignment clearly mentions that in detail.
Great. Thanks, David. This discussion has been fruitful.
Answers. Please send the answers together. Don't send one by one. Only Ansh got it correct. It's 1 and 5. Work opportunities were not said, Jeshna. Nowhere. Brochures were also not mentioned. Right? 1 and 3 brochures were not mentioned. 1, 3, 5. Praveen, for 3 your answers went wrong. Means you will get 1 there. Otherwise, the answers are 1 and 5.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do this one.
Well, it is okay. I am happy now that you have found your way out. It just boosts your self-confidence. I think my experience was completely opposite to yours. I was equipped with all the required knowledge because of my parents, who constantly updated me with their suggestions. I thought participating in as many clubs would make it easier, but that wasn't of any help. Instead, I was certain I would turn in assignments, which helped me channel my free time and work. I think, other than this, I did minimal socializing, but that is something everybody does in their university life.
One is wrong. Because he said that he took part. Yeah, 4 is correct. 5 is also correct, but 1 is wrong because here they're saying most clubs. Clear?
Actually, Basudha, for me, like, I need to understand the question, then only I'm able to hear the audio.
So the question is this one, no?
But if, like, I cannot, like, if I underline certain words in my option only before starting the play, it will be better, right, to...
No, you cannot do that. Means suppose you are highlighting this one, okay?
Yeah.
Next, if you are highlighting another word, the previous one, the highlight will go off.
No, just I'll understand myself, like I'll make sure, okay, these are the things in my mind, or I'll note it down. Then I'll play the audio so that I'll be very perfect, because here 3 marks will be guaranteed, right?
I did not understand what you want to do.
No, like my point is that let me understand the question and options clearly. Let me understand what...
So options you will not look for in the beginning. You will understand the topic question.
Okay.
Here and write down notes what they're saying about the topic or remember.
Okay.
Here and then you look for the options, because if you're looking at the options, listening, you will get confused.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Just the same way you did in IELTS multiple choice, that thing.
Yes, I would, no, I was not seeing the
You
option.
don't read the options before, right?
Yes.
Here also you're not going to do that.
Okay.
Now we come to fill in the blanks. So we will be listening to the audio and then fill the blanks. So the transcript of the recording appears on the screen. There are gaps or blanks. You need to fill in the gaps or blanks with the words mentioned in the recording. So you are given 7 seconds before the recording plays The length of the text will be 30 to 60 seconds with maximum 1 minute. 4 to 5 blanks in one item. There is no time limit. As the entire section is timed, the audio plays in 7 seconds and there will be 2 to 3 items. Now the audio is played only once and the audio starts automatically. Move the cursor as the audio progresses. Listen carefully, especially around the blanks. Type directly on the screen or write on erasable noteboard provided. I don't think writing down separately is required. You just type directly on the screen. Check all the spellings before clicking on next. Use the mouse to move between the gaps or blanks, and you can also use tab button. I feel that pressing of the tab button is much more easier than doing it with the cursor. Remember, proper nouns begins with capital letter. Like this, it's already given the United Nations and everything. Acha, tell me, in USA, what is the full form of USA?
United States of America.
Now, here the of that is there, do we write O in capital?
No.
Exactly. So U will be capital, S will be capital, America will be capital, but not O of. Clear? Preposition should not be in capital. Okay, let's do this one.
Before the Industrial Revolution, most people made goods to sell in small workshops, often in their own homes. But enormous new machines were now being created that could produce the goods faster and on a larger scale, and these required a lot more space. So, large factories were built, replacing the workshops and forcing workers to travel to work. In fact, large numbers of people migrated from villages into towns as a result.
Answers. So, did you hear the pronunciation of the word often?
Yes, ma'am, they said often.
Exactly. Ansh, there were no these. Jeshna, correct. So first you,
After full stop, you suggested us to keep the first letter in caps, right? That's why I mentioned capital T in the
no, for this is for which one? Third one.
third option. Yeah.
But third option is not these. It's scale. On a larger scale. The first here the I check the word before the blank, na, before the gap. It's given larger. Larger D is making sense.
You were saying the option in the word itself is incorrect.
Which word itself is incorrect? This is filling the blanks.
I know, but my third option is incorrect.
Yes, your third option is correct. And after all, this is not full stop also. This is that we write after number, we
Yeah.
keep a dot. That's thing. It's not a,
Period. Yeah.
what is that called? The dot?
Period.
Acha, okay. Full stop is also called that period, okay. Enormous new machines.
Asunda, we should not write in caps, right?
Yeah, I am doing so because students will able to see it clearly.
Okay.
Because mixed cases are very small. See, if I write in this way, you see it becomes very small.
No,
Right.
it's visible.
Yes. Yeah. Nobody made spelling mistake.
be caps or not in often?
Why? Comma is there na? After workshops. This that Ansh told na, after one that this full stop is there, that is the in computer we say it as a period that they give, you know, when we give this, what you call that, when we do this listing now, if you see, if we write 1, 2, this dot automatically comes after that.
Numbering. Yeah, numbering.
No. Those should be caps or not, like my doubt. No, right?
Which O?
Here often.
Why? Because here is comma now.
Yes, I've written small only. That's I got a doubt. That's
After comma, no capital.
okay.
It was decided that in order to keep the crops safe from animals, both wild and domestic, special areas should be fenced off where the crops could be grown. The community was responsible for creating these fences, but the program provided the necessary wire for making them.
Yeah, this was easy. Ansh correct, Shisha correct, Shirisha, Jeshna. Praveen, last word is not missed, it is wired.
No, I missed actually.
Oh, acha, acha. So here it will be safe, grown, provided, wire. Yes, all correct, very good. Raghavan, you are not answering. Yeah. No, it's safe. S-A-F-E.
Yeah, sorry, I got it. Yeah. That's what the first one I mentioned. Wrong. It was safe, but I mentioned the safe.
Okay, now we come to highlight correct summary. Again, the summary thing. So there will be options on the screen. You need to identify the option that best summarizes the recording. Please remember this, best summarizes. So the maximum, whichever option has the maximum number of information, we are going to go for that. You will get 10 seconds before the recording plays. The length of the text will be 30 to 90 seconds, no time limit as the entire section is timed. Audio plays in 10 seconds and there will be 1 to 2 items. Now the audio is played only once and the audio starts automatically. Make notes, only one option will be correct. So only one click will be enough. The selected summary option will be highlighted in yellow. Please implement process of elimination, that is you take one option at a time. See whether it's correct. If it is correct, then that will be the answer. If it is incorrect, you eliminate and proceed to the next one. And when you are taking notes, your notes should have phrases, numbers, names, dates mentioned in the recording. Let's do this one.
And people's attitudes changed. Not so soon, though. It took almost 10 years for locals' change of attitude. The growing popularity of the market meant that there was availability of jobs, right from loaders to lorry drivers. The locals now have opportunities to earn a living. It became very popular and was not just any other place in the town. With increasing numbers of visitors, the need to make it bigger and better in terms of services is a must, and therefore the council has made a decision to redevelop the existing market. People from various towns come to meet and spend time there. It has become a great socializing spot. We are collecting funds as of now as the amount of tax is not sufficient. So we would like to receive your support in funding.
Yes, Ansh, very good. Others? Risha, what is Dabdu?
Ma'am, incorrect. I wanted to put two.
Answer. Yes, the right answer is 2. Why not 1? Why not 1? Incorrect information because it is taken care by the locals only. 2 we know, why not 3? Because they're saying that people's attitude towards the attitude has changed over time, and it was already their favorite socializing spot, and since it was their socializing spot, that's why the need to refurbish it was there, right? Because it was already, people were going there, they were attracted towards it, right? So no need to make it the favorite spot for them. It was already. Now number 4.
Sufficient funds. Funds are not available, right?
Exactly. The funds were not sufficient. Very good. Now this one.
Today we will talk about pottery and how this art began. History takes us back in time, and pottery is known to be one of the earliest human interventions. Majorly, it is defined as the method of creating objects and vessels from clay and other ceramic materials. These are fired at various temperatures to give them a durable form. There are 3 main types of pottery, namely earthenware, stoneware, and porcelain, which we will be discussing in detail. Earthenware is one of the oldest forms of pottery, and as the name suggests, they are a product of heating clay at low temperatures. Most of the earthenware is undecorated and created by hand. A typical clay used to make the earthenware is terracotta, which is red in color and is mainly used in making sculptures.
Answer. Jeshna, very good. Shirisha, very good. Ashutosh. Ansh, you could not do this one. Ashutosh, are you there? So were you able to answer it? What was your answer, Ashutosh? Very nice. Ansh, which one one will I take? The first one or second one? You are giving me actually multiple choice.
First is the answer I clicked on to. I think.
I will take the first one, right?
First option is incorrect. I tapped 2 on keyboard by mistake.
First option is incorrect.
It is the correct one. Introduction to pottery.
Exactly. Why not 2?
Because he stressed on earthenware, not the other 2.
I stressed on so what? The 3 kinds were mentioned, na?
Partial
okay.
information.
Huh?
Partial.
But he,
Yeah, ladies first down, please. Yes, Shrisha.
I think partial information.
Exactly. Very less information is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 3.
Again, partial information, less information.
Now, typical clay used in terracotta, was it said?
No, it was not said. But
Then-
terracotta was mentioned, but it was
Terracotta
not
was
said.
mentioned, typical clay was not mentioned.
Yeah.
Incorrect information. Then this one,
That is also incorrect information. Fourth one. They didn't mention about technology.
Technology.
not mentioned exactly. So one is correct. This was a very easy one. Okay, now multiple choice single answer. So here there will be options on the screen. We already know that. You need to choose correct option based on what you hear. Do not assume anything. 5 seconds will be given before the recording plays. The text will be 30 to 90 seconds. No time limit as the entire section is timed. Audio plays in 5 seconds and there are 1 to 2 items will be there. Now the audio is played only once and the audio starts automatically. Make notes on the erasable noteboard. Only one option is correct. One click will be sufficient. The selected option will be highlighted in yellow. Now read the question to understand it. Don't go for the options first. Read the thing carefully. The topics question, whatever is given. Focus on the kind of information you need. Implement process of elimination and check whether they are asking for this or not. Okay, let's do this one.
Increasing numbers of visitors, the need to make it bigger and better in terms of services is a must, and therefore the Council has made a decision to redevelop the existing market. People from various towns come to meet and spend time there. It has become a great socializing spot. We are collecting funds as of now as the amount of tax is not sufficient. So we would like to receive your support in.
I don't think you needed to hear the audio only. This was already given, na? You already heard it. Praveen, answer is wrong. It's not 2, it's 4. You have assumed it that since it is old, it needs to be refurbished. Right? So they said about this socializing spot. You heard this, na?
But they told every word, right? It's in center of the town, funds need to be socializing spot. So
But it has become old, they did not say. Since it has become old, they need to refurbish that, they did not say.
but this is a conclusion question, right? I mean, we have to know.
Sure. Why?
Okay. Like,
What is say? What is the need to refurbish the market? Why they are refurbishing it?
okay.
Suppose today, in Delhi, this thing is there, na, Jantar Mantar. If it is like, suppose it's a very famous spot, right? People go there. So if it is like damaged or destroyed, so obviously they are going to refurbish it because it's an attraction.
Yeah.
Right, same here. Not because it is old.
Okay.
I know. I am glad we didn't take that. Did you think how we would begin our presentation? Josh said the other groups are giving handouts and questionnaires. I think a questionnaire is a great idea.
Well, I think it is a great way to create curiosity. But I have a better idea. Why not begin with a quiz? This will be an interactive start, and the audience will enjoy it.
Good idea.
Exactly. Pretty easy. Now we come to select missing words. So you have to select the last word to complete the audio. So here what happens, you will hear a recording. You need to select the missing word that completes the recording. Options can be words or even phrases as well. Janet?
Well, don't mind me, everyone. I'm just over here talking away on mute. So, hello.
How long was it? How long were you going?
Too long. An embarrassingly long amount of time. So, I did not see any agenda items added here for us. So, I want to just do a quick round for everyone. Does anybody have anything that they want to bring up with this group? I know we all have varying schedules and varying information we've been sharing, so anything we want to bring up with this group, or if not, we can probably give some time back today.
Nicholas, are any UX related issues fair game for this meeting?
Absolutely. Well, maybe. I might cut you off. No. No, of course not.
Okay. I'm just thinking because there's always something on our end. Omkar, I know it's a bit premature. I think maybe we wanted to prep a little bit more, but what do you think about maybe just an initial question on how we want to look at the balances aspect, or maybe it's perhaps better in a smaller group, but how do you feel about it?
Yeah, we can at least get an initial thought.
Perhaps we can frame our conversations that also looks at the engineering and like engineering compliance aspect of that as well, since I know we've got Stephen and so
Sure.
yeah, let's take a quick one.
I'll just share my screen.
Yeah.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so today a small help would be required. We are onto the plan assignment step where a user is actually creating a plan. Now, once the user actually selects all the individuals, you also have to select when should this plan be effective for these particular individuals. Previously, this step was not available, but recently this was added. Now the next is how should we handle the existing time of balances? There are two ways how we can go ahead. First is a switch option, and second is import data. We also took some reference from we also took some reference from the PO side where we have a similar setup over here, but there were too many steps included into this particular scenario. So the approach what we're trying to come up with is, if the user selects the option as switch, we simply tell them the current time of balance will carry over and the new policy will take effect upon the employee effective date. Now what happens over here is, we don't need to actually give them a drop down or any additional information, because employee effective date is already mentioned over here in the current design, which was not there previously. Similarly, if the user taps on import data, you can simply show the date over here instead of having another step. The only step what we need to add over here was, you can say, once the user imports the data, do we need to show a summary of all the time of balances what the user has taken? I'll just quickly show you that as well. Yeah. So this was the scenario. Once you actually upload the data, this is all the long list of information what we are showing currently. So if we should be having this or not, that was the second thing. But yeah, coming back to the thing, we are just following an approach where we are just skipping the step of having a separate employee effective date onto the import time. So will this work out?
Thank you for sharing this first and foremost. This is great. I think from the summary screen perspective, we definitely need to have that and actually expand on it from what exists there within the HR platform today. So we're going to need to have and we can work through this separate from this call if we need to. We'll ultimately need to give them a summary of balances they're importing, what updates to those balances, if any, are occurring, and then also the ability for updates.
For most of us, the coronavirus pandemic revealed who our best friends are. Deprived of social opportunities to interact with a wider group, we became more reliant than ever on a small group of confidants. For adults, the situation was even more dramatic, especially for those too young to enjoy Zoom sessions. Many missed their social network, especially their best friends.
Shirisha, you have given the right answers, na? Many closes.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, because that's easier to write.
Yeah.
Children. Just a second. Calls and circle. Circle. 1 minute, please. Jeshna, you did not ask. You asked it. I thought you were absent yesterday, that's why. Okay, let's start with this one.
Climate change refers to long-term modifications in temperatures and weather patterns. These shifts may be man-made, but since the 1800s, human activities have been the main reason of climate change, primarily due to the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, which generates heat-trapping gases.
Your shifts natural driver and produces. Very good. Okay, now we are going to write this dictation. So write directly on the chat only. If you want, you can just write it in a separate copy and then type it. So whatever you want to do. So you will hear a sentence. You need to type the sentence you heard. The recording is played only once. The length of the sentence will be 3 to 5 seconds. No time limit as the entire section is timed. Audio plays in 7 seconds and there will be 3 to 4 items. Now the audio is played only once and the audio starts automatically. Make notes on the invisible notebook. Check your spelling before submitting. Write the keywords, noun, adjectives, verbs it's said in the recording. Use knowledge of grammar to construct the sentence using keywords. And avoid writing in, at, and, or. You can avoid writing it while making notes, but the problem will be you should have sufficient knowledge of preposition to put it later on when you are writing. And use capital letters for proper nouns. Now, a clear-cut thing I will tell you, those who are comfortable in making notes and then writing, it's fine. Now, those who are not able to do that, what you do is that you just start writing on the screen only. Clear means like the way we take dictation. We used to take dictation. In dictation, did we write separately in a rough? Then we used to copy. Nothing as such. So just keep your hand on the keyboard, listen to it carefully, and start writing. That's it. So this is the best way. I have never taken notes, so I won't be able to tell you how. What do I say? Efficient this formula will be of taking notes in this writing dictation. Okay, so let's start. You directly write it on the chat or whatever you can do.
The exhibition is arranged by the psychology department.
Others, please sit. On the psychology department, no, by the psychology department. The psychology department is actually arranging the exhibition. Jeshna, very good. Ansh, your answer is incorrect. Shirisha, you too. I'll tell you the problem. Psychology P will be capital because it's the name of the department. This is the answer. Clear? But
so as you said before, we cannot add extra words here, right? Like so.
No, if you add extra words, it's like 0. Means the spelling is incorrect.
No, for example, psychology, I am not able to recollect the correct spelling. Let's assume. So in that case, I can write the correct word, and apart from that, so I can add one more word also, whether it will consider the correct word only or it will consider as a zero, like both psychology.
We consider only the correct word and in the correct form.
In the correct form as well. Okay.
Exactly, like I said, na P will be capital.
Okay. So if I mention small v psychology again, since I am not sure about that particular word, whether the capital P needs to be given. So after the psychology which you have mentioned, capital P. So I have written another psychology, the same word with the small p. Whether it will give me full marks or it will just reduce 1 mark here. So did you understand what I'm saying?
What you wrote, I did not. You wrote only one thing, na? You are Raghavan, right?
Yes.
But you wrote only one answer.
Correct. I'm asking you. So since I'm not able to understand like the psychology for P, it should be capital letter or small letter. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, so in the actual test, so instead of writing psychology with a small p, I have written both words, including small p as well as including.
I got it. This is the tactics they say. Yeah. Just a second. Yes.
So yes. So like we mentioned a p, capital P, then mention the same word with the small p also.
Yeah, I am writing it for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
For instance, psychology is repeated twice in the same sentence. Correct.
Yeah. So in this case, see, what will happen is that they are going to select the right one.
Okay.
Clear? So this is also you can do generally when there is a problem with spellings. Like synonyms are there, na? Advise. You are not people don't know which one to go for. So they both the things.
Okay. So that's what I did. So I can. So if I write this, if I write like this, with the second sentence, still I will get a full marks. Is that right?
You are going to get the full mark. They say it, but in new pattern I did not actually try this thing.
Okay.
Previously it used to work.
Correct. That's what I just wanted. Because adding extra words, that's what it means.
Exactly.
So adding extra words will still give marks, or it should be exactly, for example, if it's going to be 8 words, only 8 words need to be written instead of 9 or 10. So that's one I need to understand. Okay.
And for every word we can do this, right?
Yeah, for every word, but why would you do that? It's just a wastage of time, na? So for people do it for generally for those which they are not sure of.
Okay, so if words are not sure, like we can add slash, then we can write.
Not, I have written it slash, you do not have to put slash, then they will take slash as another character.
Yeah.
You will just put a space and write.
Space, no slash.
Not slash. Because slash, they will take it as a special character.
What?
Yeah, means it's just to confuse AI. Nothing as such. Okay, let's do it. But now AI has become much more sophisticated. I don't know how it will work. I will certainly try it and I will let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, let's start.
There is a surge in the consumption of fast food.
Very good. Shirisha, wrong. We don't write surge of. No, Praveen, wrong.
I mean, surge, I did not find that word correctly while listening. SURG, or is it okay? I got worried, so I removed that word and written whatever. If spelling mistake there, that's
So you were concerned about search, that's why you written it.
yeah.
There is a search. In the consumption of fast food. Yeah,
Vasudha, for wrong word, negative, right? -1.
yes. Not -1, 0. There is no negative marking here.
Okay, okay.
Either 1 or 0.
I mean, no. For each word, 1 marks, right? Like you mentioned.
Yes, yes. Either 1 or 0 for incorrect word, no negative.
Okay. Now concern I've extra, which is not like I've written like very. Sorry, coming.
You will get 0 there.
Okay, but there we'll get 1, fast we'll get 1, so 3 score, right?
You will get for there, is, a, and fast food.
Okay.
Okay, let's take a break for 5 minutes. Then we'll practice more of reading, and if you have any doubt, please clarify. Especially Ansh and Jeshna, for 5 minutes, please think what you have to ask me. Otherwise, I'm always there, so just a formality that I'm doing. So if you remember later also, there also you can ask. But still, at least you have to utilize this 5 minutes. Take a break of 5 minutes. Okay, are we all here?
Yes.
Okay. So any concerns, any doubts in any particular question type, Jeshna, Ansh, Praveen also today is the last class, na?
No, Basunda, actually, I think I joined in essay, right? Then I think I've attended one, like,
okay.
it is like a fresh class you can consider from this thing, like, due to some problem, I could not.
Okay. So Jeshna and Ansh.
No.
Okay, and Ansh.
No, I'll ping you if I can get a problem.
Okay.
So Vasudha, just one question. So where I can see these recorded videos?
Yeah, I'm showing it to you. I was about to open that because we are going to practice it from there only.
Okay.
Acha, in reading, which question type do you want to redo it now? Tell me.
Is this question for whom?
For everyone. That's a nice question.
Oh, okay. Because okay, so I newly joined this. This is my first week, so it's
Acha, you did not do reading, na?
No, I didn't do anything. This is listening is the first class, first module for me.
Acha, then let's do multiple choice, multiple answer in listening.
Yeah.
Let's repeat that only. Acha. Raghavan, here this is the portal. Here you will get something called Learn.
Correct. Okay.
Here you will get all the videos. These four things are all videos.
Okay. But is this like your video which is recorded now? Or it's a
No, my video you won't get.
Oh, these sessions are not recorded.
No. As of now, it's not recorded. Maybe in the future they are going to give.
Oh, okay. Because I have seen that already, but someone has given the videos are written by someone.
Yeah,
so
Shiva ma'am.
Oh, okay. So I thought like like your session videos will be.
No, actually the portal has been updated. Today was the deadline for them to there were some issues going on. So after that they are going to make changes.
Okay.
Okay, let's start off. Okay, let's do select missing word, okay? Then we are going to do multiple choice, multiple answers. Let's start.
In the world of orchestra conducting, the conductor plays a pivotal role in shaping the performance and ensuring that all musicians are in
Harmony. No, okay.
Okay, Shirisha said tune.
Unison.
Huh?
Unison.
Okay. Ansh.
Unison.
Acha, let's see. Because majority get unison. So, let's see. Exactly. Now see the thing here. Most of the words were similar. Tune, all the musicians are in tune, no. Because it's an orchestra, they are talking of orchestra, so everybody should play in the same manner. Harmony, somebody said, so harmony it won't be. All the musicians are in harmony, it's not making sense. Concord, no. synchrony is already synonymous to unison. Even alignment also, but alignment we don't use for orchestra. Synchrony, why not synchrony?
So it's not proper, it's not ending the sentence correctly. So if it's taking the unison, it's a complete sentence. Whereas synchrony, I think it's not fixed particularly for the, like when you compare the two things, like in that sentence when we are talking about.
Anybody else wants to say why not synchrony? Jeshna?
Don't know, ma'am.
Because synchrony is noun. And if we, no, not synchronicity. Synchrony is noun. But if we had to use, because unison is adjective, all the musicians are in adjective. They are describing the musician. It's like adjective of state, how it is, right? So synchrony, it won't be, because if you had to use it, it will be all musicians are synchronous. Clear? So that's why we did not choose it. Okay, I have to play this. Okay, let's start.
In machine learning, algorithms are used to identify patterns in data. The ability to learn from data is central to the field, and it can greatly enhance
Model performance.
Yeah, that's what, let's see, we'll go with the majority. Anshan, you are saying model performance. Jeshna is saying prediction accuracy. And what about Shirisha? Shirisha, you give one.
Ma'am, I think it might be prediction accuracy.
Tradition efficiency.
No, prediction accuracy.
Oh, achha. Then it becomes 2, na? Achha, let's go with prediction accuracy only. Last one we have selected that. Okay, let's see. Model performance. Clear? I cannot replay this one, otherwise we would have replayed it.
We can't go back to the questions, is it, ma'am?
That is the problem. By today midnight it will be fixed. You can just look at that. Previously we were able to, but now no. Huh.
Okay, it's like a system error, that's what they are fixing it. But normally, is it
normally,
like issue?
yes.
Okay. So we can redo the questions again and again, correct? Normally?
Normally means in the test.
No, not in the test. In our portal, I'm saying.
Yeah,
if you want-
hopefully.
Okay.
Ma'am, I was able to do it like 2-3 days back, but from yesterday I was not able to do it.
By today, by midnight today, today was the deadline of doing everything. So maybe it will be fine.
Okay.
Let's see what they are doing. I also, because here you can go it, just a second. Can we go back? No, they are showing attempted, we cannot.
Okay.
If I go back, let me see. No. Coming to that thing only. Let's do this one.
Rock and roll music emerged in the United States in the late 1940s and early 1950s. It evolved from a combination of rhythm and blues, jazz, and country music. The genre quickly grew in
Robin number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Ma'am, usually in test do we have so many options?
No, so many options won't be there. At least I think 4.
4, right? Yeah, because it is confusing.
Between C, all this, I think either popularity or diversity. Rest is not making sense, na? Brewing, they said. Deshna, what will be the answer?
Sorry, ma'am, I did not hear the audio. My network was disturbed.
For me, I will go with diversity. Let's see. Yeah. Let's do this one, then we are going to go for the multiple choice questions.
Forensic anthropology plays a crucial role in the identification of human remains through the analysis of skeletal features. This field helps in providing insights into age, sex, and ancestry, which is essential for
I will go for crime investigations. Because they were talking of forensic study. Forensic is generally related to crime investigations only. Medical studies, why?
Because forensic is again related to the medical field, right?
But they were talking. Okay. But forensic is also used for crime investigations.
Correct, but it's concerned with the Department of Investigation, as you say, the police people, like it's mainly for the investigation purpose. But however,
but they were saying now that you can get see gender. Oh, ancestral is here exactly. Yeah, I missed that. Right, Ashutosh. Very nice. He said because ancestral thing is here said now, which is not used in crime. We heard about age, gender, bone structure. They said another thing that was ancestral. We missed that. Very nice. This was tricky. Because everything was covered which was there in crime investigations, like age, gender, bone structure. That was good. Very good, Ashutosh. Archaeological digs, they are saying. Ashutosh. If they had mentioned archaeological studies, then that could also been an option. Okay, where is multiple choice here? Last we will do one summarized spoken text. This is multiple answer, okay.
Public art projects have become a vibrant way to engage communities and enhance urban spaces. These projects often involve collaboration between artists and local residents, allowing for unique expressions of culture and identity. They can take many forms, including murals, sculptures, and installations, and are typically designed to beautify neighborhoods while fostering a sense of community pride. Successful public art initiatives have been shown to improve local economies by attracting tourists and encouraging local businesses.
Pollution control was not said. Did anybody here attract tourists?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I also think I heard it, but so many options correct. These three I am sure.
Attract tourists, I don't think will be an option.
Huh?
Attract tourists because they mentioned it will help boosting the economy by attracting tourism.
Actually boost local economics, but I thought these two are like similar, na?
Yes, like that.
So that's why I was separately it was not said. So to boost the economy, you have to attract tourists. So why would you go it separately?
Can we have questions with 4 options correct? For example?
Why not? 5 options correct are also there.
Okay.
I only got it. 6 options were there, 5 were correct. Let's start. But that tourist attraction is like still separately you are just let's see. Key points about snorkeling mentioned, okay.
Snorkeling is an exciting water activity that allows you to observe underwater life in shallow waters with the help of a mask and snorkel. It is an accessible way for people of all ages to explore coral reefs, shipwrecks, and marine creatures without the need for complicated diving equipment. Safety is important while snorkeling, ensuring you have the right gear, snorkeling with a buddy, and being aware of currents can enhance your experience. Many popular snorkeling locations offer guided tours to help beginners learn the basics and enjoy their adventures safely.
Complicated diving equipment was not, they said, suitable. Ansh, why you are going with 2 then?
Ma'am, again it's a typing error, it was wrong. 6153.
Achha, okay. Suitable for all ages, this I have a doubt. So how many are going with 1? Jeshna, Ashutosh, but I have a doubt in this. But they mentioned, na? That also, yes. Okay, let's see. Yeah. All correct, very nice. First one was still like, okay, let's do it. This one, what is the following version?
Shamanic practices involve a range of rituals and beliefs that connect individuals with the spirit world.
These practices are often characterized by the use of drumming, trance states, and herbal medicines. Shamans serve as mediators between the physical and spiritual realms, providing guidance, healing, and insight to their communities. Many cultures across the globe maintain these traditions, each with unique methods and rituals reflecting their specific environments and beliefs.
God, how many of you feel correct? Some medicines they said, I could not hear that word. Jeshna is going, who else is going for herbal? Where are the answers? 1 and 4, not 3. But medicines was said, na? Jeshna?
Yes, ma'am, something about the herbs were mentioned.
Yes. Herbal only they said. Acha, let's see, let it is wrong. Let it be. Herbal was said, herbal medicines. I heard it as urban medicines, but then I thought urban thing will not be used here. Yeah, correct. Good, Jeshna. Modern architectures,
Modern architecture is characterized by a focus on simplicity and functionality. It often involves the use of new materials, such as steel and glass, allowing for innovative structures and creative designs. Architects prioritize open spaces and natural light in their designs, breaking away from the ornate decorations of earlier architectural styles. Sustainability is also a significant aspect, with many modern buildings featuring environmentally friendly designs and energy-efficient technologies. The aesthetic appeal of modern architecture seeks to blend form and function seamlessly.
Let's see. Very good, all correct. Ansh, you missed that one. Open spaces thing. But anyways, your answer was correct. What are the aspects of harmony and composition?
Harmony and composition are fundamental aspects of music that create the foundation for various genres. Harmony refers to the combination of different musical notes played or sung simultaneously, producing a pleasing sound. Composition, on the other hand, is the process of creating a piece of music, including structures, themes, and arrangements. Understanding harmony is crucial for composers, as it enhances the emotional impact of their music. Various techniques such as chord progressions are used to develop harmony, which can evoke different feelings in the listener.
source of all correctability. Let's do this one.
In television scriptwriting, effective character development is crucial. Writers must create believable characters with distinct personalities, motivations, and backgrounds. This helps engage the audience and adds depth to the narrative. Dialogue should reflect the character's voice and contribute to their growth throughout the story. Additionally, understanding the structure of episodes and maintaining pacing are vital for keeping viewers invested in the series.
Others, please answer. Ansh, what will be your answer here?
You have shared in chat box.
Where?
I think the top 5 options are there, except for 6 all over there.
All of you are agreeing with it.
1, 2, 4, 5. Except 3 and 6.
Dialogue consistency, I did not hear. Maybe I missed it. Acha, except for the last one, I'm selecting everything. But that's all most of you have given. Yeah, dialogue consistency was not there. Yes, character consistency was there, which was like in character development. Dialogue was right. Others are all correct. Maintaining pacing and everything. Okay. Okay, let's complete this. Okay. Now, Ashutosh, Shirisha and Praveen, no, Ashutosh, Shirisha and Raghavan, I'm sharing a form with you, please fill it up. Where is it? Give me a moment, please. It will take only few seconds. It's a Google form.